All right, we're back, guys. 3-piece combo. Name my
Man.
chain soon, though.
This one took a minute. Like we had to get all the pieces together to get this board going again. I mean,
Yep.
because the other day, you were away and then you were doing your little racetrack thing. By the way, how was
Racetrack
that?
thing.
Was that
It was awesome.
really?
Yeah,
It was actually pretty lit.
I had
Okay.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you going in, you weren't too keen on
Yeah, I just
spending
wa-
time
I,
there.
yeah, I
but
was
it
just
seems
going
like,
to, just to go pull up on the mosque, seeing how it is, but actually it turned out to be very nice.
And
In
you
fact-
also took a couple loops.
No, and next time I will, I didn't have gear and
Okay.
stuff, So, and when I got there, it was like the last thing going on.
Yeah, they got
Okay.
there pretty late, but
Well, can you explain to the people who are listening because they don't know what the hell we're talking about? So you're into motorbike,
motorcycle racing.
Motorcycles,
So I took my Aprilia RSV4 onto a track.
Okay.
We did a lot of corners, a lot of track stuff. Learned a lot from that day-night difference. My body is sore from head to toe right now.
Bro, you're riding a bike. How are you
Oh
sore?
man, you don't understand. How to ride a
you're right.
bike.
I really
You use
don't.
your legs, you use your arms. You actually use your lower body more than your upper body. So
Right.
making that transition, learning how to not use my hands and using my legs to control the bike is a big thing. It's a lot easier. It's a lot safer. Some of the videos I don't know. I put them on Instagram and TikTok. You can see how
I mean, bro,
how much I
you're
lean the bike.
Yeah, and
Bro,
you were
I
going
did-
150 miles an hour. That's very safe.
So look, the best top racers do on that track. On that was with like a minute 40. I did 2 minutes 14 seconds.
Okay, so what is
So-
that? Is that good?
It's
pretty
okay.
close.
It's for the first day in track. It's really good. I'm just trying to make it closer to 2 minutes.
Okay, will you go and do it again? Will
Oh
you-
yeah, definitely.
really?
They
Okay.
also have a go-kart track. I want to go do the go-kart thing over there. In their go-karts, they have like an actual racetrack, and you ride like actual go-karts. Would you be down for that?
Yeah,
at least?
I'll be down for that for sure.
I'll be down
Can-
for
can
that.
we set
but-
something
And
up?
do they have like those tires all around the track so then you can you don't
They
go
have
off
a nice
track?
setup. They have a full-fledged nice setup.
We can
And
do
they're
that.
They're not no bullshit. They're not bullshit ass. They're not no bullshit ass go karts. They're actually like legit go karts.
They're not the electric ones, right?
No,
They're
no,
only gonna
no,
charge
no,
for
no.
fucking 2 hours.
Like the Andretti indoor ones. They're no,
No, no,
bullshit
no,
like
no.
that.
But
you
yeah,
know?
because they were BS,
Yeah,
bro. Like
because they
keep
were slowing
dying.
us down.
And then the dude had a controller where he
That's
could
what
give
I'm
us a
saying.
boost on
They were
some of
slowing us
them and
down.
not everybody.
And remember, I told him, bro,
Bro.
give me a boost, and then he gave me a boost and
Yeah.
nobody else.
Yeah, I don't know. I want the full control in the driver's.
Yeah.
In his hands.
I agree, like gas,
Yeah.
combustion,
So this is a gas go kart.
yeah, gas go karts.
Okay, legit. We'll go.
We can do that. I'll take my
So-
motorcycle too, and I'll do the rest of the day there.
So when are we setting that up? How soon? Can we do something like next week or what?
We can also do cars, by the way.
Really?
hmm
Okay.
You want to take the Camry?
Nah, hell no. I want to top on my Camry 60 miles an hour. Meanwhile, my engine light is coming on.
If you don't take lessons and coaching, it's a lot cheaper.
Really?
Yeah. So you could go with because I want to learn. That was the whole point of going. It wasn't. I've never been on a track. Of course, I want
Well,
to
your
learn.
coaches always gonna be like, "Well, you still need improvement."
No,
so you should take
actually,
my course.
I improve
mean, it's
I
kinda
improve
like-
day and night.
No,
like from when I went there.
They
Hamas,
do-
are you sure it's not placebo effect? I
It's
mean,
the
you're
coach-
saying all that
the
to try to
coach
make it
was
seem like
actually
it's
like
worth it.
saying that he was fearless.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because when I pulled up, like the coach was like just starting to give him like some notes.
What
and
is it
stuff.
about you?
I didn't go on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't take no coach
No.
lessons. You just
No.
kind of rode the bike around the track.
No, I just told
I
you I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. I seen you suit
Bro,
up and
I
boot
was
up.
just flexing.
He suit up. He
I was
suited
just
up.
flexing
and
bro,
he-
that's
ground.
lame, bro.
It was for these type of people.
Nah,
Yes.
bro, that's lame, bro. You
Hopefully,
gotta-
my Instagram followers.
Why would you
don't see
suit
this.
up?
So guess what, Ram?
Why would you suit up if you're not even gonna go on track?
Bro, I didn't even take pictures like that.
Hey, if,
what I'm
if
about
my
to say.
Instagram followers are seeing this, I'm gonna tell you guys the behind the scenes, okay? So Amas was getting ready to like put the bike away and stuff. Then I was like, "Yo, let me put the stuff in the car for you," you know.
Stuck
And
on
then
these
I
fools,
grabbed
bro.
it, I put everything on, and I was like, "Yo, Bobby, take pictures of me."
Bro, I was too
Wow.
tired. I didn't even think about taking pictures. I was there to ride and learn how to ride. And if
Yo.
you should see my tire. Like,
Yo, but it
it's-
worked.
I,
You know,
you
my
know,
Instagram
where it
was
says the
popping.
lines where it says the numbers and all
Yeah.
that? I used all that up. And you could see it. Like you can't even see those letters now.
Great. Now you need new expensive.
I knew I was gonna
Tires
need
for
I
this
knew
bike.
I was gonna need tires.
You put Okay. Well, you
Yeah,
know what, I
like
don't wanna
going
play
in,
Yeah.
going in, I knew I know what
Yeah,
a track
yeah,
does
yeah.
to the tires.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So
Yeah.
apart from that, that was a solid weekend
yeah,
that
I
you
loved
had.
it. I think I improved a lot. I think it makes me a better rider, safer rider.
Okay.
So-
And then what about you? So did you go out to your Friday dinners or whatever? that you
Yeah, I
usually
did
do?
go. I did
Where did
go.
you go?
Yeah.
We went to Brenner's on the Bayou.
Oh, that's which one?
Sounds fancy.
I think it's Galleria or like Memorial-ish.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
on
yeah, that
Memorial
same one.
Street. On
The one they have
Galleria.
outside patio.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that was a good
Mhm.
one.
I want to take my
They have a good
partner
ribeye.
to. I want to take my partner to Oceana.
A partner.
My partner.
What partner? You have a.
You mean
have
your
part-
wife?
Yeah. You have a partner that we don't know about.
You mean my sister? Your wife?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I just found out she listens to this shit. This
Yeah.
whole Oceana thing got me in
Oh
trouble,
yeah.
bro.
Now you can't take her to the same place now.
Nah, because she keep talking about that place. So
Okay,
like, you
no,
know
no,
what?
no.
You have that. How
You
about
can't
we
take
go
her
there?
to the same place. What the
Why
hell,
not?
bro?
Because that's what she's keep talking about. Hey, how was
nah,
it?
because
Who'd you go with?
probably took some other bitches there. You gotta go to some like fresh
you
spot,
mean
make some fresh
Oceanic or
memories
something?
over there.
Oceanic,
No,
yeah.
go to a better
You
place.
spilled the beans on that one. Let's be real.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
No, you did. You talked about it
You
on
said
here.
it yourself.
Yeah.
You
but-
talked about here. She's like, hey, I'm still talking to him about Oceana. She told me that. She obviously listened to this, so she found out.
She told me, she's like, I paused the podcast. I was
It
like, I'm
reminded it, played
gonna
it.
watch this when I have time so I can listen to it.
So I
Carefully,
can't.
yeah.
I can't be like, give up
Yeah.
my business now.
No, but
my-
I don't want you to have no filter just because of that. I mean, I don't want you to have a filter because of that. I want you to stay on no
Yeah,
filter.
well, see, she knows everything. So if there's a little, cookie here and there that she doesn't know about, I think that's okay, right? At least it'll keep her interested in listening to this whole thing.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
gotta
do
keep
what you
her
gotta do.
entertained. You gotta keep her listening, whatever it takes.
Right.
Even if you gotta get yourself in some trouble sometimes, it's gonna be worth it.
It's
it's
worth it.
worth it sometime.
Okay, yo, y'all should go to Usher's
Usher's Nihari.
kitchen
I already offered it to her. She's. Yeah,
On
we
a
were,
Wednesday.
weren't we?
on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Why
They have
Wednesday?
a buffet, Nihari buffet. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the buffet?
I told you we were going out to eat to Usher's.
Yo, do the buffets kind of
When I
bring
went
the
on my
quality
ride.
down? Like some
No, no, no,
restaurants,
no.
they have it like, hey, we
I
have a
don't
buffet
with me
on
too. I
certain
told you
day.
we're gonna go
Focus
out
on
and
that.
eat.
So
Is that like the
bring
leftover for
quality
that
down.
day? They just kind of like push the leftover out.
No,
Well,
no,
I mean, that's
they
their
focus
buffet
on the
night. Have you
Nihari,
always-
they
remember,
go
we
through
always
a
go on a
lot, so
Wednesday
it's-
night.
It's not really it's not really like that. It's
Okay,
not
okay.
like affecting the quality.
No, not at
Okay.
all. It's really good, by the way.
Really? Yeah, I know about Usher's Nihari. It's good. Shout out to Usher's. If you want the best Nihari in Houston,
Go
hey,
to Usher's.
It's one of the good ones for sure.
Usher's Kitchen.
Yeah.
So are we promoting that?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what they doing. Why are we giving free
Hey,
promo?
why can't we talk?
Joe Rogan talks about those
Places he did-
steakhouses.
yeah.
Now he's promoting them. He actually discloses, "Hey, I'm not getting paid. I just love that place."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
Yeah,
like-
but I don't want to.
So like, I can't talk about Coke, Red Bull, and
Look,
all the things that I
If
like.
Usher Kitchen wants to be promoted over here, they gotta pay us, a
Yeah,
promotion.
but
we're not in the position of them paying us at the
right.
moment.
So relax.
So let's how about we
Okay.
get there and then we decide that.
How about you get me there? How about you produce
That's rude.
the content worthy? How about you become worthy content for them to consider
We're
that?
on the way there. We got these new mics and shit. As y'all could see, we stepping up our game.
The only thing I
I was listening to like the Bollywood. Have you ever listened to Bollywood radio like recently?
No, I
It's
don't
pretty
listen to
bullshit. It's
radio.
like it's so cheesy. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they should just give us the radio channel and let us run that. Huh? We'll definitely play better music
oh
no,
yeah
for sure.
because they play like old people music, bro.
yeah that's because only old people listen to
Yeah, that's true. Radio is outdated.
we don't listen to it, so it's
Yeah, Masala.
I think
radio, that's the
95.1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So only old people listen to it. We don't listen. No young people listen to
right.
it. So.
But by the way, that's where Taha puts his ads for
Yeah,
his.
yeah.
But that's a good place.
Shout out
'cause all-
String and Thread. See, I
String
will
and
give
String
him
and
free
Thread.
promotion.
Hey, we need our $100 now. But we are gonna promote some people here and there, just
yeah,
a
why
free
not?
shout out,
The
why
stuff
not?
we like, why not?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but I gotta know the people, and stuff like that. I just don't want to give some random person free promo.
Yeah.
Put
Okay.
this
Hey, by the
like
way, I was
this.
gonna ask you. How do you how did you like the little event that you went today? Was that Like, give
You
me
missed
a-
the story time. Your sister.
Oh, I missed something.
yeah, your sister told
Yeah.
us the entire story from like beginning to end.
Well, that's okay. Why did you entice her for that? You should told her, hey, pause. We'll
No,
discuss
no,
later
I
about
wanted
it.
to
No,
know. I
we
was
wa-
waiting
they
for
wanted
like
to hear it.
hours to listen to the story.
Remember I told you tit for tat.
Yeah, आप भी तो बताया करो.
I mean,
Hey,
you know.
no one tell him. Okay, no one tell him.
Yeah.
Bro, this is our podcast. Can we not get dictated by outside forces? Can we dictate our own?
Sure,
You know,
we're
prompt.
dictating our own right now.
Spice it up.
But was it fun though? At least.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fun. It was
Amos
nice to-
rekindled with his childhood best friend.
Yeah, it was nice
Childhood
to
best
you know get
Catch
to talk
up.
and all that, catch up.
And he was also trying to recruit some new members. I heard for his.
Oh my God, no, I
For his
wasn't.
motorcycle club.
Amaz, you're
All
just,
I did was ask him if he had a motorcycle.
You're just
He
a
used to have
mouthpiece
it.
for Motorbike Association.
What can I
of
do?
Houston.
What can I do?
Hey,
we need
what was
more
that
people,
thing?
shout
What
out.
can I say? What can I say?
It's the way you act, bro.
Well,
It's the way you act. It's the way you act.
join HDR. I'll promote that right now.
That's what you guys call it?
Houston
HDR?
Desi Riders.
It sounds fitting. It sounds fitting.
Yeah. We got all types of people though. It's not only Desi.
It's
but we
diverse?
Call it Houston Desi.
Okay, if somebody who's listening and they also are a writer, what would you tell them? Like,
I would tell 'em-
how do you connect with you?
I'll tell them hit me up. You know, we'll
What's,
connect.
Like, hit you up where?
Hit me
How?
up on 3-piece combo. Leave me a message, and you know we'll go from there. I'll get you added on
What about Raptor Pie?
as long as you
How
got.
about you give your phone number out and then they could text you?
Nah, no
Hey, okay,
phone number.
okay. On a real note, how soon before you're like the vice president of that group?
I mean, there's really no vice presidents.
I mean, there's one leader, obviously.
there's one. It's only the one leader, the guy who made it. But
Yeah,
like,
but like, at what point will you become like the right hand
So
man?
we had-
Once he dies.
where you can't talk to him directly. You can't talk to him directly. You gotta
honestly,
go
I
to a boss.
don't. Honestly, I don't want that responsibility. Like I could, but like, and I was before, but I don't want to be admin and all. So it's too
Yeah.
much drama you have to deal with.
Drama.
I'm not. You know,
so,
Desi people.
someone got kicked out of Amos was telling me
Yeah.
because he
Let's
called.
not
Oh,
go
okay.
Let's not go there, buddy. You're gonna touch some nerves.
I wanna, I
no,
wanna
no,
pinch
no.
some
Let's not
nerves,
go
you
there.
know?
This is going on
Nah,
the
but
internet.
bro,
Okay,
so-
whatever. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You know, he's got a respect in
Yeah,
that group. He's
okay.
gonna
Yeah.
maintain. So
Okay,
why not?
okay. I'm just, spilling the whole beans. Mein ek baar kya chala gaya.
Why don't you promote our
Right now, I'm
podcast
spilling
already?
all the beans.
If it gets better, I will.
Like what? 1,000 views?
No, I mean just as long as we can restrain from talking about stuff like this.
Guys, can we
you
get
know.
1,000 views so he could promote our podcast within his bikers community?
I'll do it
Because
before.
he feels ashamed that
Let's-
we're not that.
No,
we're
we
not
just
that
need
big,
a few
so-
few more videos. Honestly, we got like 4 or 5 videos on YouTube. We need a little bit more before and a few more views before we can get there. A
Fair
few more
enough.
following us.
How was your day today?
Setting up the process a little better.
You know what? It's a Sunday, right? So man, just woke up pretty late. My wife had to basically kick me out the bed to like wake up.
And isn't that every day? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a Sunday,
because,
by the way.
I'm working night shifts now, so be busy. I do like all nighters. I got scheduled for tomorrow, so I'm gonna go in for my sunset. Get some cement together. There's a lot of
Okay,
people who are
okay.
waiting on my cement. A lot of people waiting on my cement.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So I gotta supply. But other than that, man, it's a slow weekend. Didn't really hang out much. I think there was like a fight or two, but I don't think I catched. Dude, really, I want to go see India, like
I wanna see the
the
historic-
Taj Mahal.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
I wanna
there's
see
a lot of there's like good sight. Plus, I want to go back to my roots, Jaipur, Rajasthan.
See,
all
I don't
that.
know about
wanna
y'all,
go to
but
India
so-
too. How
Did
do you
you-
feel about DJ Khaled not speaking up for Palestine and him being from Palestine?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
definitely
definitely messed up.
that's definitely a silent in a big
It's
room, like
because
where
they-
there's no
most
noise.
of them are like paid not to talk about it.
Yeah.
because-
Bro,
He's
DJ
like-
Khaled's got a lot of brands with a
Okay,
big
so-
popular.
okay, so-
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so
Like,
let's say
just
hypothetically.
Just pride alone will make him not want to like talk,
Okay,
bro.
let's say hypothetically you're DJ Khaled, right?
Right.
And now you're from
So,
Palestine.
okay,
There's
so-
a genocide going on over there. Are you speaking up or not?
But you're losing tens of millions of dollars.
You know,
I don't care.
But
I don't care.
Listen, I have an answer for that. Just like that, Huda, the Huda Beauty.
Yeah.
She
spoke up. She don't care.
They kicked her brand
Her shit
out,
off Sephora.
but she don't give a fuck. She's
Yeah.
saying it.
Well,
Like,
she's
I don't
already-
care,
you're right,
this
and
that. She's speaking up.
And nowadays, I do believe that
Same
even
thing
if they
with,
lose all that, they'll
Gigi
come back.
Hadid and all
They're just so
those.
popular.
I think they're
Gigi
speaking up
Hadid
too.
and Bella Hadid are speaking up.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking up.
They-
Shout out to them.
They kicked out Bella from Dior. you know, because
Yeah.
she spoke up about
Bro,
it.
she's gonna get other deals from
They
like
will.
Muslim-owned brands and
Okay,
stuff.
so let me bring it back. To answer your question, I think I'll definitely speak up because in the position that where he's at right now, he's already got so much money that
Yeah.
losing
Doesn't
brand
really
shouldn't
Exactly, that's
like
what I'm
it shouldn't
saying.
affect his legacy
Bro,
at
Bro,
all.
that's what I'm saying.
It won't affect
So,
his legacy, but
well-
it will affect his lifestyle currently.
Well, well,
that's what he's probably worried
I don't know
about.
about that because if you have enough money like that, bro, like if you have fuck you money, then you gotta say fuck you every now and
Exactly.
then.
That's
Otherwise,
what-
there's
that-
no point.
Bro, that's exactly
That-
what I'm saying. That's my point exactly.
And yeah, you're right.
Then
This is
I
the
think
biggest
honestly
fuck you
that
you can
it's
give
all
to them.
fake when
So
he says God Almighty.
Yeah.
God
Oh,
Almighty.
What is
this is
all
what
that
I-
shit about that?
Yo, did
Like
did you
what?
see the video that where he's in Dubai right now and all that,
No.
or he's in Saudi Arabia?
No, I
He's in
didn't.
Saudi Arabia doing Hajj or whatever, and then have you seen Lil Baby in Dubai?
no.
I seen Lil Baby in Dubai.
Yeah, I think they're
with
all
money
like,
kicks.
yeah, I think they're all like went like all
Did
these guys.
you see how NLE Choppa he converted?
Yeah, him too. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. NLE Choppa converted. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he had a whole thing where
reverted.
he was talking about that you know, he got all this anxiety and this and that. He had money, power, girls, everything, but still he wasn't happy. So with that conversion, I think he found some peace. So what do you think about that? Like that's
I love it, and I also to piggyback off that, I also love how because of this whole genocide going on, how so many people are like reading the Quran, opening the Quran, and
Right.
so many people are like reverting to Islam because of that, and like it's one of the most trending things on TikTok right now.
right.
That's
Like there's random like white people, black people, all types of people, and they're just like, oh, I opened the Quran and this verse is so beautiful that it just like attracted my attention and I just couldn't stop reading. I was reading more and more and more, and now like they converted.
You think the social media, like since like the Facebook became like popping, the Snapchat, then you got the TikTok, do you think that kind of like sped up the whole process of, you know, the religion out there? Like, cause you know
Oh,
how
yeah.
with
Oh, yeah,
everything,
100%.
so
People, you know,
100%.
like talking about it, posting stuff, and it's opened a lot of
So-
eyes. But
So it opened a lot of like ass plays and all that with girls in the bikini, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it also you know expanded the
right.
reach of the religion too, because
And then like Sheikh Uthman and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and all these people, like they give
Sneeko, you know,
Yeah,
Sneeko's
Sneeko,
got
of
a
course.
new
Sneeko,
video
my
of
boy.
that.
I'm a strong Sneeko supporter.
Yeah,
Strong
he's
Sneeko
cool. He's
supporter.
cool.
Shout out Sneeko, by the way.
Shout out Sheikh Uthman, by the way.
Yeah, no cap.
I watch all his videos. Sheikh
So-
Uthman, if you ever see this, I watch all your videos.
So he gives such a good dawah like on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
That some people can't help but like actually listen to it and they'll think about it, you know.
Right.
Ironic part is he doesn't use TikTok. People
Yeah, he doesn't use TikTok. People just clip his videos and record his videos. He doesn't have a TikTok account of his own.
But he has
Right.
like Instagram or Facebook or something like that he puts
Facebook,
I don't
YouTube. I
see-
think
I
YouTube
couldn't
is like the
speak on
main
that.
one.
YouTube, okay.
record when he's doing those. And they put it out.
Yeah, and those are some of the most viral videos.
Those small clips out
The
of
small clips and stuff. Like they go super viral, but like he doesn't even have a TikTok.
the. Right.
So like think about the magnitude
What
of
do you?
that.
Well, have you listened to the podcast with The Rock? Came on
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan.
No.
Because
Yep.
a lot of people saying that he didn't like pick up like a side. Like he plays a lot of neutral.
I
That
mean,
were-
Joe Rogan plays a lot of neutral, both of them. That pisses me off because
Well,
because,
Joe
I mean, he's
Rogan
bringing
only be
people out-
Joe Rogan's
Joe
only
Rogan bias here.
Joe Rogan neutral really
Yeah,
comes from
facts.
the lack of the information.
Yeah,
But I'll give you that he do need to invite more people.
He
I mean, he need
needs-
to bring Abby Martin back.
either Abby
Abby Martin
or,
is
or
that
Yusuf,
girl will
or Bassam
fucking
Yusuf.
bro. Either or would be perfect.
I think
Matter of fact,
both.
have both of them.
Exactly.
That would
both.
be perfect.
He's had so
it
many,
would be the biggest
he's
podcast
had Tim
ever.
Kennedy. He's had Mike Baker. Both are.
Yeah, it's
against-
about time he need to
I
get one
mean,
of those pro-Palestinians in there
bring
too,
someone
bro.
else from the other side. They're all trying to support Israel for some reason, and they're trying to point out their non-facts when
Bro, you'd
you
be
know,
surprised how many
when you
dual
need the real information.
You'd be surprised how many dual citizenship people are out there with
Half of the-
with Israeli and
half of
Israeli
the U.S.
passport.
government. I bet,
Yeah, that's true.
like you said, free.
Half of U.S. government officials, whether it be in Congress, whether they're the head of the Department of
Jewish
State,
Israelis.
like that, like our current State
You know,
Department's guy, the Anthony Blinken. By the way, that's the guy you send when you wanna sort something out between countries, right? So he's like your main talking piece
And
to
he's-
foreign
he's a dual
ministers of
citizen
other countries. So that guy is like half Israeli citizen, you know.
Yeah,
so I mean, you really think he's gonna like speak for Gaza or innocent people
No,
when there's
hell
a
no,
direct,
hell no.
there's a direct, you know,
See, nobody,
know,
nobody,
connection
if
like that.
nobody in power is gonna speak for Gaza. It has to be the people.
You know what you
Because
said?
There's no
America,
benefit.
America needs to get freedom from Israel, because
Right.
they need to get free from Israel.
oh yeah, 100%. You know, I saw this TikTok and there's a lady who lists out every single person with a dual citizenship that is currently in government. Bro, it's a long list.
Yeah, I bet
I-
I bet
it's
it's
a
most
very
of the
long
government.
list.
I bet it's most of the government.
Because that's what APAC do. You know, the APAC is the American.
Right. Most money where they get all their.
Yeah. The Israeli political committee. I think that's something like that. What it stands for.
So we
that
gotta
acronym.
we gotta support people that
But
are not APAC.
They
don't
okay.
take any
So
APAC
they're
money.
basically donating like from anywhere from $10,000 to all the way to millions of dollars to every single candidate, including
So they could
including the
control
state level, including state level, by the
So
way.
that they could have him under control.
Yeah, and then let's say that there's a candidate that they don't like because he's a little bit more left, or let's say just pro-Palestine. Then they'll support anybody who's in front of it. They don't even care who is in
Just
front
so
of it.
that person doesn't. get on.
Precisely. So, you know, the money is like where you know
Money talks, bullshit.
money.
walks.
Yeah, like this is the biggest lobbying
That is
lobbying
true.
firm out there. So we hope to see some change, but right now, I don't know. I don't think there's any kind of resolution in sight.
Yeah, but it's crazy how many people like are standing up for Palestine. Like even like regular people. How
Yeah, they got
have
millions
you seen
of-
the amount of people in these protests?
Bro,
Oh, yeah,
have
a
you
lot
seen
of
those
people.
London protests, bro? They got
They're
million people
crazy.
plus
A
out
lot.
there.
Yeah.
The biggest protest
And
in the
what
world.
about the
sometimes.
DC one? There was one.
That
in
was
DC.
crazy.
That was the
That
largest one.
That was so. Big.
And then what about Austin, bro? This is our
Yeah.
home,
That was
Austin.
You know, that was the
historic
largest
event.
protest I think
Yeah.
That was
in
an
DC.
historic event.
Okay,
Yeah.
exactly. It was the largest protest
Yeah.
in the one of the largest protests in U.S. history.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But you know what, bro? Shout out to those Hasidic Jews in New York.
They were
There's
supporting.
Bro, they
Yeah.
came out. They came out with the posters
Shout
and
out to
everything
them.
that hey,
Oh,
yeah.
like don't like commit all these crimes in our name. Like we are Jewish and we don't approve any of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you
So-
saw the video I showed you where there were people in Israel, Jews in Israel, were protesting the prime minister
Right.
outside of his house, saying, you know, this we don't
That
we don't
prime
support
minister,
your actions. This
that
is not
prime
all
minister
Jews.
already
It's
had
not
like
all
a
Israel.
shaky, you know, that prime minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He already has a shaky government, you know, within Israel, and because he was almost ousted not too long ago, you know, because of his own corruption charges that he was dealing with, you know, just like Trump, you know how he's going through those trials.
Yeah.
So he was the Benjamin guy. He was going through the same thing, and how convenient, like a month or two later, when everything's resolved, that he got something else that where he could bring world's attention to, which is what's going on. So it seems too convenient, basically,
It is way too convenient.
a way for him to hold power, and that's what most people in power do. They start wars, so then public get, you know, they get
don't
lost
keep-
in the
yeah.
sauce, yeah, and then
Yeah.
they retain
Their
power.
eyes not on the prize no more.
And that's why they say that anytime any president who wants to be re-elected, just start the war, because never have a president not won re-election during the time of war. That has never happened. So that's why they were trying to get Trump to, you know, start some kind of shit.
Well, that's
you know,
the
with the
industrial
Iran.
complex.
Remember with the Iran, we kind of came close.
Yeah.
North Korea,
The
the whole
industrial
time.
military complex.
So there's that thing. There's a lot of elements that is beyond our control, and the best we could do is just really
Who
talk
do you
about
think
it.
is gonna win the U.S. election?
Hopefully, it's Trump.
Man,
They let him run.
yeah, but bro, like,
Other than that, I mean, I suggest everyone vote
look,
for
I love Trump,
RFK.
but at the same time, supporting Trump means you support Israel. Let's just be real on that.
That's,
Well,
that's
that's
what
what
I said last time.
That's
right?
with any president.
Yeah,
candidate.
but then like, so then like, do you just vote for like some random name that at least his?
Vivek?
No,
No,
hell
even
no.
him.
Vivek is the biggest, bro. He probably is an Israeli citizen.
I just wanna
we
know.
need to look into him, bro. That
I mean,
guy's an
if
Israeli
any-
I just
citizen.
want to
If
know. I
anything,
don't know
do-
about him.
If
He's an
anything,
Israeli
vote
citizen.
for RFK.
I thought he looked Indian, low key.
No, he's Indian as fuck. He is Indian, but I'm just saying, like, the amount of pro-Israeli bullshit come out of his mouth, you could tell that he's got some
Oh,
puppet
okay, I
master
see, I
controlling
see.
some
Then
strings somewhere.
Who's good then?
RFK.
Really,
RFK.
Robert,
you know, I
Robert
know
Kennedy Jr.
there's one guy who's actually very good. He's actually Indian, so you might not like that. But if you listen to his like the way he described this whole thing, bro, it's hilarious. You'll be a fan right away. And if I could pull this video up,
I don't think I could give myself to Arab.
I get it. But let's say that all your options are bullshit, but there's one option that's not bullshit, and he just happened to be an Indian background. I think I'll take
I
that.
can't do it. I won't.
Bro, you were Indian from 70 years ago. You were Indian, bro.
Don't care. I'm not. no more.
You're so I don't know, bro. I
Well,
think
does,
you're just making
what's
a
his
big
belief?
deal out of
What
it.
does he support?
I don't know. Here, his name is Dr. Shiva Ayaduri. Okay, and he's like I think this guy was running for Senate in Massachusetts or whatnot. But forget about all that. Just
You
listen to
gonna
this.
Vote for Dr. Shiva?
Yeah. Okay. Just listen to this.
They have to suck Zionist cock, as I say. That's the way we should call it. They all have to suck Zionist cock. Every presidential candidate except me sucks Zionist cock.
Except me.
That may
He's a
not sound
candidate.
presidential, but in fact, it's very presidential because I represent the American worker who does not want us to be cocksuckers of Zionism. We have to recognize that Donald Trump sucked Zionist cock, Nikki Haley sucked Zionist
Whoa.
cock,
I like
Vivek,
him.
the
Yeah.
snake sucks
like
Zionist
Look,
cock,
Vivek the snake.
the,
He's an Indian calling his
Kennedy,
fellow
Joe
Indian
Biden,
Vivek the snake.
all of these people. The only people that don't suck Zionist cock are the American workers who are being screwed. And I'm an American worker. I'm one of us. But Donald Trump is no different than any one of them. They all serve Israel. Bernie Sanders, for example, is an Israeli citizen.
Oh,
Anthony
shit.
Blinken is an
Oh, wow.
Israeli
Bernie
citizen.
Sanders.
All of these people are Israeli
That's
But
why
Bernie
I'm
is kind of
social
against that. He is speaking out. He is talking about the genocide though.
Yeah, he is.
You love him
Against
so
the American
much.
working
No, he
people.
is. I
So
saw
we're gonna
it.
free Palestine.
But I think he's a little too
And by
old
the
too
way, there's a
now.
lot-
And then, by the way, Bernie Sanders is Jewish, so for him to have that, I'm not gonna like look that one
Right.
with a glaring eye. But like the other people who are not have no Jewish background, they're
And they're
U.S.
still pro-Israel?
Well, there's U.S. Israeli citizens and they're pro-Israel, so there's kind of like okay, there's some conflict of interest.
Right.
So Bernie, I'll give him a pass on that just because he is a Jewish. I mean,
lot of liberal Zionists who are out there saying ceasefire, peace now. Well, you know what? I've seen that for 40 years. Doesn't get us anywhere. All that ceasefire does is let Israel pull back, renew, and then go bomb the shit out of the Palestinians again. The only way to end this is we must end the occupation. Ending the occupation.
He's the
means
only
ending
candidate that is
the
saying-
occupation of a
'cause by the way, most people who are like not pro-Israeli, but they're like kind of want a solution, they always go for the two-state, that two-state solution line. But two-state solution is really not a solution if somebody somebody just forcefully come into your house and they're like, okay, look, let's solve this. You take the upper portion, let me take the bottom. Is that really a solution? There's always going to be problems still. This guy's one of the few guys. He's like out there openly saying like, no, the occupation, like remove
Right.
the occupation. There's like that's the only way. So
Yep.
for me, I gotta give this guy a cred right here. You know what I'm
You do.
saying?
America by Zionism.
This video is
What
almost
party
over.
is he going for?
Every seat
Independent or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we heard plenty.
Palestine, we must end the occupation. And if there's anyone
Just wanted to
who
show
should
you
get
his conviction.
military aid, it should be the Palestinian people. I'm not talking about Hamas.
So he's even talking about giving the aid to Palestinians. I mean, so you tell me, bro. Like who else is out there that's as pro like that? And he's on a ballot, by the way. So he.
No,
is
I like him,
a candidate.
and I think you convinced
So-
me enough for it.
so
Even though he's
before-
Indian, I would consider voting
Right,
for him.
because look at his stance, bro. Like if he's like that, then like he's my brother, bro. Like why not? I think that's a brother in arm. That's a brother in arm, bro.
Yeah.
He's not playing the safe
Yeah,
game.
You're right.
Look, I don't want anybody who's playing safe game because
you're right.
right now is not time to play safe game. Right now is time to pull all the guns out.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So earlier when we were discussing about Trump, like if you had asked me like a couple weeks back, I'll be like, yeah, 100% Trump, no matter what. But now after listening to this guy and his logic, I'm just kind of like, fuck, man.
As
Do
much
I really
as it
want?
hurts me to say that, like that's you're right about that. True. I like that. Just that.
So I had a change of mind too, by the
Yeah.
way. So it's not like, because I have a somewhat
But
similar.
it's not easy coming from me. But I'll give
Yeah.
him that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know about him till now.
His
So
pro stance on Palestinian just kind of like won me over. And then, by the way, he's like non-interventionist. He wants all the military spending to be cut in half and really just focus
But-
on defense. Over
okay,
here
so
inside
let's
the
be
country.
but let's be realistic. I mean, I haven't even heard his name till now. So
Right.
how likely is he to win? I think
very
it's
unlikely.
so. I think
But
it's
it's really just a token vote.
it's-
But then,
it
but
is
then,
a
but
token vote.
but then what scares me is that if I don't vote for Trump, Biden's gonna fucking win again, and he's
Bro,
the
Biden is
worst
fucking
person
not even
to run this
capable
job.
of being president.
I don't even
bro.
think he should run. But who do you think out of the three people? I think the top three people that might be running in the race is
They're really
Biden,
pushing that Vivek
Trump.
guy. They're really pushing this Vivek guy on us. I don't know who they is, but they're really pushing
Democrat,
this
you
Vivek
mean?
guy. No, he's a rhino, bro.
Yeah,
He's pro.
Do you think if
Well,
Biden
and he's
gets
not.
elected,
He has no chance either.
do you
Then.
think if Biden gets elected, that
Probably
he will
not.
probably die in his like this term?
He's probably
He
gonna
might
get
not
him,
make it for the re-election. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think they're gonna do a rug pull. They're gonna
How you
they're
know
gonna
he's not a
basically-
double already?
look. I really think that they're gonna do a rug pull where they're gonna, Biden will have some kind of like almost, on a dead door that where they'll come out. They'll be like, hey, he can't continue, so Kamala is your new president. And during this transition, they might even try to post-election, like postpone it or whatnot.
Right.
Or who the fuck knows, bro? Like they could start a war, and then that might be good enough for us to. Remember the video I sent you about that they already are short on all these
Has that ever happened?
veterans and whatnot, and they might think they're considering
Yeah,
draft.
but bro, come on.
I know, but
But
listen,
has that ever happened though?
listen, what?
Like where they do?
That would be something new.
Bro, and
I don't
remember
think
what
it's gonna
I told you?
happen
Gen Z-
Actually, it did happen. Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off. It did happen. It happened with who's the guy that served for 16 years? The Roosevelt is one of the Roosevelt during the time of the World War II. He served for 16 years.
He did. So
Yeah, and then after the 2 years, the eighth standard, like there was a whole thing, but I think the media convinced the public, hey, this is a wartime, we shouldn't be switching. So it made like sense for them to just kind of keep him as a president. I mean, there was a whole election, but he won the election based on the fact that they shouldn't swap anybody over since there's.
I
Already,
really think that's highly unlikely. Again, I think it's gonna. It always comes down to maybe two parties, maybe three sometimes, but
It's-
the third
it's
one
always
never
two.
gets it.
It's always two.
You're right. So it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be.
okay, so
Biden,
that's
Trump,
an interesting
or
thing.
RFK.
Okay, so that's a very interesting thing. So do you vote Trump and just kind of keep this two-party thing? Because you voting Trump is you really just supporting the two-way system and to not have that homogeny break.
But see that
anytime in near future. So would you go to the token route where you just vote for who you actually believe in? Doesn't matter if he wins or not? Or do you kind of just reaffirm the whole two-party system? Because the fact both of you will vote the
No,
same
I
two-party,
won't.
then
won't
we're
either.
just going to have the same system. Like you
I-
can't complain, hey, there's
I
a
think I'll
third
just
party.
leave it at that. I'm not even voting. And then let's just.
Then I would just suggest you just vote for somebody like Shiva. At least it's a token vote. At least that when somebody asks you, at least you could say, hey, I voted for the guy who I thought was the best man in the job.
Let me ask you another question. So, are you and Obi coming to Vegas?
I'm going to Vegas. I want to.
What about Obi?
I don't think he is.
What's his issue?
I
we
don't think
need
he's
to get
gonna
the
want to.
Airbnb done.
He doesn't want to, and he has many reasons why he shouldn't. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay,
Really, I
okay.
shouldn't go either, honestly.
No, but you gotta go.
But yeah, I mean, we're back. Change the subject a little bit, so let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Vegas. What do you guys
Vegas,
want to do in there?
bro. You guys
we can't-
haven't.
We
even
can't
got
discuss
that.
what we're gonna do over there right now. Come on.
Let's,
Now.
let's
It's a
discuss-
bachelor's party, bro.
What
Let's just-
happens in Vegas stays
Okay,
in
but-
Vegas.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
Sin
he's
City,
spilling
baby.
beans,
We
bro.
are-
What about Airbnb?
Well, but my man don't hide anything from me.
Have you locked in
My
Airbnb
man
yet,
don't
though?
hide anything from me.
So wait,
No.
what about the F1 races? Like,
The F1 race
They'll
is
be
going
done.
on like it's over. Actually, it went on like last
Yeah.
weekend.
I think that was a bad idea on Vegas's part.
Yeah.
It was last night.
It was last.
By
no,
the way,
it was-
I don't
it was
think
for
any-
2-3 days.
I don't
It was
think
not for
any-
one day.
It goes for 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days exactly.
But when was the last
It was this
Yeah.
week, so they're pretty much done. And what I want to talk about is I want to go to Spear there, and I want to go off roading there. Those are two things I want to do. Well, you guys don't have to do it, like I said.
I mean, okay, we could probably.
No,
figure
seriously,
this
you guys
out.
don't have to do it. I'll go alone if I have to, but I'm gonna do those two.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you, Mas.
I already told you.
Plan it
don't
out.
I'll
I'm
go
down.
alone if I have to.
You're not going alone.
I will.
He's not going alone.
He's not gonna go.
He's not gonna go alone.
You think he's gonna
He
drive
already
you?
told me. He's
I'm
like,
not
well,
dragging
I'll just
anybody.
take
I'm
you, but
telling
I'm
you that right
driving.
now. don't blame it on me that I'm gonna drag you there, cause I'm gonna go with or without y'all.
Yo,
So
why
don't
you
tell
do that?
everybody that I'm dragging you in. I made you do this.
Yeah, why
I'm
do you
not
get
making
so-
you
No,
shit.
it's a little fun to make us a little riled up. Look, at the end of the day, we both are gonna go with him.
So why
but
not giving him a hard time?
because it's fun.
Oh, okay. And
Because he gets
Yes.
he gets too serious about it. So like we
I
gotta
saw
wanna
it
push the
work like
buttons.
Oh,
that, babe. Don't let people-
Well, I'm not. I'm just saying because from previous things, you guys always and after the fact, after we've done it, you always go and say, "Oh, he made me do this. I don't really want to do this. I just can't say no. I don't just say no. I don't want to hear that shit. I'll go alone if I have to, but I'm gonna do those things whether you guys like it or not."
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm neutral on it.
Our-
But I mean, I don't know, bro. You guys haven't even got the Airbnb yet, so.
Okay, let's lock something in tomorrow.
Bro, like you
We
said that
have
like
to.
the last fucking week that I seen you, you gotta lock something in. I'm honestly thinking that you guys making it easy for me to just ghost y'all.
No, don't ghost us. So we're gonna lock something in tomorrow.
There's no way he's gonna go see them.
And
I would
I
if
don't know, when you're done with that,
if I
trip,
could.
Let's talk about our
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's okay. So, my sister has full permission to go to New York, right? Just making sure.
yeah.
Okay, great, because we're trying to like start planning that as well.
Yeah, but my only condition is that you going.
Yeah, I'm going. That's what I'm saying.
'Cause,
We're planning that. I want to.
Somebody's gotta one of the guys gotta go.
Count me in.
He's going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in.
Perfect.
Is going and our homies going.
They just gotta
Perfect.
figure- They just gotta figure out when they're
That's
going. and
it,
stuff.
fam. That's it. That's all I worried about, and my worry has been resolved, so I'm good.
But
Okay, so you got any like businesses that you've seen? I know you'll be
businesses
scouting.
that I've
business.
seen, but the business we talked about before, like I am thinking about having my boy make a move on that one.
Right.
yeah, I think we should make a move on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty, like straightforward.
Is Baran going in on that one?
Yes.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Has Taha given permission?
I don't think he needs or.
I
wants his
think he
permission.
does.
No, I don't
I think
so.
he needs low key's permission, right, Avaz, or no?
I do think he needs his permission.
I think
don't
I
think
think
so.
I think Burhan, and shout out to Burhan by the way. I think I told him like, bro, you're not gonna do anything that
I
Taha
think-
doesn't sign
no,
off
I
on.
think he really values
And he was
his
laughing.
opinion. I think he really values his opinion
Which
and
is
whatnot,
good.
but he still like when it comes to stores and stuff. Taha is highly against the stores, like any type of stores, gas station, convenience store, all
And
that.
rightly so.
No, not rightly so.
Not rightly so.
Yeah, I don't think so because I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So I still think he's still gonna move forward with that.
I
That's
don't know
good.
about that. I mean, I think. Okay, cool. That's pretty much it. That's our brief. There's no fights this weekend, so
I
there's
didn't watch one.
obviously
There
nothing
probably
to
was one, but I
discuss.
didn't watch it.
Yeah, I think we're all good for
Eh,
now.
What if Obi was here? Then we could have done that little movie thing he likes to do.
Yeah,
what
I
was
love-
that about. You guys, I didn't see that, so you guys tell me about that. Like, how start that up? How does that go?
Well, it really just starts with like him telling us some movie suggestion that we should consider, or
Do
some
you
TV
have any
shows.
movie suggestions that I
Bro,
should consider?
no, I
really
haven't.
don't, I
Yeah,
mean,
I haven't watched.
The
any
last one
movies
was,
You guys
like
watched
that.
that Uber one?
The Uber
Yeah,
one I really
I
liked.
watched
I
the
do
Uber
want-
one, but
you-
that's not nothing new.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, there's a lot of. It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Remarks about that.
Yeah, what's it called? The main dude, like he started off as like a normal guy, whatever, but he became like fucking like cutthroat. He became like an animal, like a
know,
monster,
so
like
he's-
behind this company. But I could relate to him.
So
I'm
he
not
sold.
gonna lie.
He sold his shares in 2019 for Uber. Became a billionaire, and then he guess who owns Cloud Kitchen right now?
That guy.
That
Yeah.
guy, he owns it.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Travis.
He sold all his shares.
That's what I
Majority
read.
of it.
I'm not sure. Probably all of them, honestly,
Wow.
because he got like 3 billion out of it,
Sheesh.
something like that.
Uber's still not profitable.
Yeah, it's
So
Like one of those
how
businesses
how does that work? Like if a company's not profitable, but
they got a lot of
they're
cash
ju-
flow.
I think they have like a lot of like
It's a lot
what
of
do you call
cash flow.
those trust funds, or what do you call those
bonds,
those venture capitalist
Yeah.
firms.
they're
They ba-
backing them up.
Yeah, they're the one backing them up, and they just basically roll over the loans that they have. They have the loan that they got on certain term, and then when they find a better term, they'll just roll that over, and really just to keep that business afloat and keep it going and expand enough that where it becomes profitable.
One
Then that
day.
equity itself would be raised up a lot when it does
Mhm.
become profitable, and the idea is that they'll use that equity to pay for those loans at some point. So really, they just like keep rolling that over.
Okay.
That at least that's my analysis of that. Unless somebody can fix that.
Okay, let me ask you one of those things that we were doing before. She's a 7, but she starts an argument from scratch.
Bro, that's a 2 in my opinion.
Yeah,
If you're just creating arguments for no reason, bro.
That she's drama. She's
Yeah.
It's a drama.
Okay, what about you? You go.
She's a 10, but she's from a different race.
Like
Like
what race?
Is she still like around?
she's Japanese.
She's a 10, but she's Japanese.
Yeah.
She's still a 10.
so
Yeah, but like
What, you think you discriminate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the fuck?
no, but like
I won't
I
be a
mean,
Japanese
yeah.
That sounds
You heard me?
Racist.
It is racist. That,
Would you
that was
marry a
definitely
Japanese girl?
Yeah, if she a 10, like all around, I'm not talking about just looks. Like if she's a 10 all
But I
around
thought
looks.
this game was just about looks.
No,
Not-
that's
not.
what I'm saying. I'm specifying right now.
Yeah.
It not only in 10 is she a look, like if she's in 10, she's I mean if she's a 10 in looks, and she's a 10 in overall like qualities, like you know she could cook, clean, she could take care of my kids, and she's just amazing in general. I really would consider it. What if she's like a great person overall? What if she wants to revert
Yeah,
to
so,
Islam?
okay, but what about
if
your-
my parents love her?
Yeah, but what if your parents don't, and everything else is good? She will revert and convert or whatever, but your parents not cool with it because
If
they
I
want to
really love
practice
her, I
it.
would try to push it.
You would push it.
I would try to push
And
it.
your
If it-
pops would be cool with it.
If it's a
your moms
person
would
like
be
that,
cool with
yeah, why not?
I'm
doubt
not
it.
saying they would be cool with it.
I
I'm
don't-
saying I would push it.
But like, what does that mean? Though?
That's
Like,
two
you're just
different
gonna Bring
things.
it up, they're gonna reject it. Then what?
No, like
Yeah,
I'll
like
keep
how
pushing
would
it.
you push it? How long?
Yeah,
would you
like
push
what,
it
like
for?
For a
how-
while, for a while.
But then you would give up
But you would give up then.
because
No,
they're not.
until she gives up.
Who gives up? The girl,
Yeah,
the
the
Japanese girl.
Until she's like, yo, like your parents are not agreeing. You
not-
know?
So
So
like,
I'm just gonna
you,
do
so
my
you're
own
really
thing
not
or
serious
whatever.
about locking it in then.
No,
Because if you were serious, you
no,
just like figure it out.
I'm serious.
No, you're not.
I'm
No,
serious.
No, you're
but
not.
then again, if that's the reason, then that means low key, like you failed.
Yeah, you
No,
failed.
what do you mean?
Yeah,
Because-
exactly.
Because that was the reason that she's leaving you, right? She's giving up.
Yeah,
right?
but also it
Because
Because
says
you
that-
failed. That's
because
why
that
she's
means that you
giving up.
failed.
yeah, but in
Their
Islam,
word.
according, if I'm
Yeah.
being like going on a religious standpoint, you're not supposed to like go against your parents' wishes as well, like to finding a righteous spouse.
Okay, so then you'll just give up on that. So therefore, that was nothing too serious to begin with. If that's the out,
I mean,
that's
it
the
really
outcome.
depends on how much she could ride, how much bushes.
Yeah,
she
but
could
like,
go through.
sure, right, as much as possible. But if
Then
there's
I'll
a
ride
no,
too. Then we'll make
you know,
it.
just like how you said that about in a religious point, just like that, that goes for the parents as well. They're supposed
Right.
to,
So we would discuss all these
Yeah,
religious things and.
point. Just like how you're supposed to honor, respect your parents.
Yeah, so they
Just
should
like
respect
go-
and honor
yes,
our wishes. I
exactly.
get exactly.
Exactly what I'm
So
saying.
we would sit down and we would have all these conversations, and hopefully, the parents would get around too, and they would understand. But if my parents are not understanding, her parents are not understanding, then there would be some point where we would be like, yo, we can't move forward with this without our parents' blessings.
Yeah.
So it's better if we just like split up over here right now.
yeah, but you wouldn't just like get an apartment and move in with her. And then
No,
just, like, live your
I don't
thing.
think I see myself doing that just out of respect for my parents.
Okay.
But then I don't want you to give up either. That just sounds like like.
But I
like
mean, like
basically,
it's
like,
it's
you
a
give in,
it's
you know?
it's
Yeah,
a
but
dead
I-
end then at that
but-
point.
But I'm saying I would try my best to convince both parents.
Yeah.
Like we would have mature conversations, be like, yo, look, religiously and like culturally, everything. Look,
Like,
here's
yeah, you
here's
would
this,
get
here's
the
this,
points,
here's
like,
this.
what's wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with her?
Yeah.
She's
Give me a
cooking,
valid
she's
reason.
cleaning,
Yeah.
she's taking care of the
If you're
kids.
ready for marriage, making it halal, then there's absolutely no.
Yeah, exactly. You
no
feel me?
merit in Islam, especially to marry someone like that. So technically,
Well-
your parents are being problematic.
Yeah, the parents are being problematic, but you're still not supposed to go against your parents' wishes because I don't know what, but I heard something along the lines of like if your like father or something doesn't agree, then like It's not-
If parents don't agree, give a mutual consent. You can do it, but parents can also not force your child to get married to whoever.
no,
they
of course they're not gonna force me, so that's just out of the question.
So
So
we'll do it for your parents and kids.
yeah, so exactly. So my parents have to like at some point, whether they're like saying it just for my happiness or not, they have to like I want
Just
them to
leave
say
it.
I want them to say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Amas, you got one for us or not?
Okay, what if she's a 10 and she can't cook, clean,
We already did that.
and
She's a 1. She's a 1. We already did that.
what
Yeah.
if she can't cook, clean, and she brings up problems over and over?
Oh, she's a 2.
She,
No, you
Petty
said she's
problems.
a 10?
She's
You
a 10.
said she's a 10?
She's a 10, but she can't cook, clean, and she brings problems over and over.
I'd say she's a 4.
That's a very low number, bro. If you can't cook, I don't know. I can't.
But she's a 10, so
Really?
she's a baddie.
Listen,
But
she
then
could
she
be a
can't cook,
baddie,
clean,
but if
and
she
then she has
can't
petty
cook,
problems all the time.
Bro, but
she a 10?
reoccurring same problems.
Well, it depends on how much you can handle those
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah,
That she keeps creating.
he's saying all that, but you know damn well he's the first one who's gonna
Yeah.
like point shit out,
Look,
bro.
no, look, she dropped 6 points.
Yeah.
That's a big amount,
It's
right?
a 4.
She's a 4. She dropped 6 points because she can't cook, clean.
Bro,
and
when
do
she's
all
a
those
4,
things.
it's just a matter of time before she's a 1.
Okay,
what I'm saying.
It's just a matter of
that's
time.
a whole separate. That's a whole separate topic, you know. But she did lose those 6 points because she couldn't do all those things.
I had 1.
But you were saying she's a whole 10. She's a dime. She's perfect, you know.
Yeah,
and
but if
look,
she can't
Well,
cook,
that's
bro,
not only on looks. The,
it's,
the, the
I
10 the 10
can't.
is only on looks, right? But she
It's
can't
a
cook.
recreational
She
only,
can't
bro.
clean,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
the
Recreational
petty
only.
problems
Okay,
keep
got
coming
it.
back.
What about you? What were you saying?
What if she's a 10, but she wants all your passwords?
See, I was referring
Look.
to something like that. I just didn't want to.
Boy.
Okay,
She
look,
wants
no.
all your
What you got to
passwords.
hide?
I just didn't want to
Yeah.
make it
Give it
pretty
up.
obvious.
Yeah, look, no. I wouldn't mind giving my shit up because, like, if I'm getting married to her, if I'm getting married to her, I ain't got nothing to hide because, like, I'm not gonna be on that bullshit, you know, where I'm like cheating on her or some shit. Because if I'm cheating, I'm not ready to get married. Then I'm not even gonna get married.
That's
to
true.
begin with.
Yeah.
Because
that
I'm.
means you're not ready to settle.
Yeah, because like if I'm getting married, I'm not stepping out on my wife, you know, because I want her to be the mother of my kids. I want her to raise my kids in that same manner, you know. I don't want my kids growing up in an environment where their dad is cheating on their mom.
Yeah.
And if I really, you know, if it's like that, then you know we can have 3 other wives. So, you know,
With
So-
her consent.
Yeah.
no,
You're saying-
unless you only need her.
Consent.
Listen, you only need her consent if in the nikahnaama she put as a condition that he cannot have a second wife. If that's not the case, you don't even need permission.
So you're gonna have one for cooking, one for cleaning, and one for no petty fights.
No way.
Bro, you acting like
Yeah,
this
she's having
is.
it 3 different wives.
You acting like you're hiring like mistresses.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, man. It's a life and death situation.
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
you're
you marry
right.
somebody.
It's a really small, thing to give up. It's
Yeah,
really
bro,
nice.
come on. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, but like would I be happy if she's like constantly going through my phone? No.
No. Yeah.
But you know, if she knows my passwords and she chooses not to go through it, that's what I would prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would
think
I would want her to trust me
Yeah.
and
That's
to
what I
enough
was
to
gonna
not
say.
to not
It-
to
it
go
all
through my
goes-
phone
yeah, it all-
constantly.
You're right.
But
That
trust
all
goes both
towards-
ways, so-
Yeah, trust goes both ways exactly. So I mean,
Whatever.
just like that, I would want her passwords and stuff too.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going through her phone, but I just want it.
Okay. Look, it's straight, but man, she gotta know how to cook, bro.
Yeah, of course she got to know
She
how
gotta
to
know how
cook.
to
It's a
cook.
long
Rap
life.
Look.
can't live without that.
You know,
Look,
they
if
said
she
the
can't-
life is too short.
If she can't cook, is it like it's no point to even like get married because like it's not like I'm gonna have like a 50-50 marriage type thing, you know, because not like she's gonna be working and you know and I'm working so we could just get food from outside and whatnot. I'm gonna be providing. I'm gonna be doing all that shit. So when I come home, I expect my food to be ready.
That's right. You can work around the cleaning, but you can't work around the cooking.
Yeah, the cooking is the main one, bro.
Yeah,
And-
but even cleaning, like I don't want to come into a dirty ass house.
You're right, but I'm just saying you can work without it. And then the other thing, the petty fights. You know, that's another thing that won't make you want to come home.
Was that a part of that one?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
well,
said
she didn't.
passwords. Well, then you gotta say.
Well,
it
that's
way.
that was the previous scenario.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
previous one. But even the cooking and cleaning was the previous one. That's why I thought you were talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, but password thing, I'm good with
Sorry,
that.
good one.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, you got another one?
Okay, so we gotta wrap it up, guys. I gotta go.
Where you gotta go?
We need
It's
about.
almost 4 o'clock. I
Okay,
got
give
work
us some
tomorrow.
more scenarios like this. Let's do like a 5-minute session.
You work
something
late
with
anyways,
that.
right?
No, I'm about to go in now. There's only a couple loads available. I gotta get whatever's available.
Mm.
It's
She's
first
a
come,
10,
first serve.
But she's
Gonna do all
10
night and
years
go.
old.
Did you ever talk to
She's 10 years
Your
older
boy,
than me.
Z?
yeah, but she's
He's
a
been
10.
busy, but
So I'm 28. No, I'm 27. So she's 37. No, man, dude, she's gonna have to be like a 6
Yeah.
because no, actually even a
She's
4.
a tiny
she's,
dime.
she's expired.
Let's say she's
for
a
what?
tiny
What are you guys
dime.
talking about?
No,
I
she's
think a
38.
10, but she's 10 years older than you.
Look, in my current thing, she would be expired then. You know, like she's not at her like childbearing peak. You know, and I want to have 6 kids.
What if she's rich?
Rich.
Same scenario, but she's rich.
Yeah. That's gonna change.
Just like
I'll wait
Fresh
at
and
4,
Fit say,
I'm
I
down to
can
3.
care less if my bitch is rich or broke because I'm gonna be the provider and like you know I don't care for her money.
Right.
Like okay, but would I prefer if her dad's like locked in or something? You know,
Yeah, what if like
you know, and
what
then
if it's
I could
Danani's
use
daughter?
those.
What if it's Danani's daughter and then
If she is 7 and she's the nanny's daughter,
Yeah,
then
and
she's a 9.
But she's older, but she's like 10 years older than you.
Look, 10 years is a far thing, but like I would do like if I'm 27 and she's 31, that works for me.
Okay.
She's a 10, but she has like a kid from her ex.
Oh no, 0. I don't do that kid X thing. Yeah.
No drama.
Yeah, no, it's not
No,
even
baby
about
on
the
the
drama. Like I don't, no.
Why?
sir.
What's wrong with that, bro? Like
No.
you'll be doing somebody a favor.
As my second wife, yeah,
Not the first one.
not the first wife. You know that would be because
Why didn't you like
you know
adopt him? I mean, and
No.
like, give your last name. Like, wouldn't that
adopt.
just...
No, okay. Look, generally on a side note, like for adopting, I'm all for adopting. You know, I wouldn't mind adopting a kid. In fact, I asked your sister and brother if I could adopt Adam.
No, you can't.
Nah,
But-
fam. You gotta get
Get your own.
He's trying to do the adoption. in the
You know, he's
house.
trying to take a shortcut. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to take that 5-year shortcut.
Nah, hell nah. You guys don't know how long I've waited for this. I'm not finna just give that up.
Exactly.
No,
Bro,
All
you're
the
not
hard
adopting
work.
nobody.
I'm
No,
all-
no,
I'm
no.
all
I'm
for
gonna
it.
let them know, bro. This guy
all
don't
the
give the
he
baby.
needs to. He needs to go exactly. He needs to go over all the first 5 years of the kids.
I'm all for adoption, and also like you were saying, like to help someone. I think that's why like the 4 marriages are like justified in our religion is because not all 4 are supposed to be like you fell in love with her, you want to get married to her type shit.
Yeah.
It's to like if
For
there's a
different
widow,
ca-
if there's a
cases,
widow and
yeah.
you want to help her, so you
Yeah.
want to make it like Islamically halal, so
Yeah.
you get married to her and so you can help her like
You're right about that. I
Islamically
heard
and
that.
stuff.
Mhm.
So like in that aspect,
And plus there are more girls than guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
There
if
is.
everybody
Depending
decided to
on
get
where
married
you're
today at the same time, then you'd have like way more girls left over than there's
Right,
guys
right.
available.
You know,
There's a logic for that.
there's this town. I saw a TikTok. There's this town in like South America somewhere, or a country or something, where there's literally more girls than guys. They advertise on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw that, but are you sure it's like real? It sounds bullshit.
I don't know.
Sounds like
well,
a tourist.
You know, I've read that.
Signs
I
of
read that
Judgment
somewhere
Day
else
coming
too.
up.
So I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I
Okay,
just saw
so
it on
let me
TikTok.
guys tell you a sign of Judgment Day that I seen in person. So
Uh-oh.
when I went for
Here we
over
go.
to Saudi, right?
Uh-huh.
So you know how the mountains and stuff, they're not supposed to have like greenery over there, right? Like,
Right.
Because it's like mountains.
Right.
So one of the signs of Judgment Day is
It's gonna
like
be
those
lush
mountains
green.
are gonna be lush green. Exactly.
Right.
I personally seen, wallahi, I've seen greenery on those mountains myself.
I believe that. I mean, that's that sign.
Yeah.
And then about the Euphrates River where it's drying up and all those ancient things are popping up now everywhere. So both of those are a very good sign.
Inhale, you got one for us?
Let's do the last one, guys. I gotta cut this short. I gotta go.
All right, Inhale, come on, hit us with one.
Did you bring the Pringles?
She's not worried about all that.
Okay.
No, she was gonna put her mic on, but then he's like, let's just do it. Let's just do this.
Just give her your mic.
No, it's right here.
Guys.
Okay.
Anyway, so
Okay, I got it. I got
She-
it. Can I do one? She's a 8, but she's hairy.
Like she
Get her waxed.
wah, wah,
her waxed.
wah.
Yeah, she
Exactly.
just doesn't like it. You know वो करती है लेकिन हर हमेशा नहीं. You know like
Wop, wop, wop.
you know like every few months or something. But like she often tends to stay like little hairy peach fuzzy type. You know.
Eee.
medical condition?
No, there's no medical condition.
So why
She
can't
just,
she
you
get
know,
waxed or lasered
She
or?
just doesn't go as often as
Hey,
she
can
should.
you stop putting Desi Girls on blast, bro?
Hey, how you know those are Desi girls?
Hey, can you stop putting Desi Girls on blast?
Okay, but
Yes.
tell me the answer, bro.
No, I don't want to discuss that. in
No,
front of
tell
Desi
me.
Girls.
Come on, tell me.
Get her waxed. Get her lasered.
Just tell me the answer. That's not what she could do. That's not the question.
Just don't let me see it, and it's not my it's not my
so
problem.
she's still the 8. You're saying?
Yeah, just don't let me see it. Don't let me worry about it.
Okay, Amos. What about you?
That's my thing with that.
I mean,
Oh, you like
it doesn't bother me as much,
So
but
she's
like
still the 8.
I would just go tell her to get waxed. Simple as that. Or lasered.
Okay.
I don't know, guys. These are getting too personal now.
Yeah. That type of
Why is
problem
that
is not.
getting personal?
That type of problem is like something you
He's
can
too
get rid
weird.
of.
He's
So
too
like,
weird.
Yeah, I don't want to
I
discuss
have one.
the personal
Okay,
shit.
go for it.
But it's a scenario. It's not like the 10 game.
Okay.
I have a scenario. So, for example, right? You
Last
guys
scenario.
are married, and it's been like 10 years, and you guys been trying to have a child, but it is not working out. would you adopt a child, or would you just keep trying, or would you just
Both.
No, listen.
I'd adopt and keep
Listen,
trying.
normal situation, I'm gonna say keep trying. No,
But it's
adopt.
already been 10
Sorry,
years.
I butchered this.
You know what I mean?
Normal scenario, I would be like, yeah, I think it's time to adopt.
Yeah.
His situation, bro, you better fucking keep trying it. I need that real one off of you.
Yo,
I need that real one off of you,
long-
cause
how
you need to
long
go
are you
through that pain, boy.
How long are you gonna wait until you think that, hey, I'm just wasting
60.
time? I'm just
60 is
wasting
too old.
time. And then, by that time, the adopted kid would have been already like 10 years
why
old.
can't you adopt and keep trying?
Why can't you adopt? And for your question, Ram, why can't you adopt an infant?
2 years is not happening. I'm adopted.
Like
Yeah,
a,
but then
a
he's
few
not
month old
gonna
infant. A few
he-
months.
He's not gonna like, change the diapers and this.
Why
and that.
not? If
'Cause
he's gonna adopt him, he's gonna
see
take
it
that
like,
responsibility.
whatever, it's not like
No,
I
no.
don't
If
have
he's
no
gonna
problem.
adopt,
This
he's
is
gonna
the
take
guy
that
I am,
responsibility.
bro.
I don't have that. He's gonna think that I don't have the biological connection with
No,
the
bro,
with the
but-
infant.
You
No.
speak for yourself.
I mean,
he
if you're-
might
okay,
he
like-
might find.
It's like the first 3 years.
Bro, speak for
okay?
yourself.
And-
you
and
must
hold on.
think that. That's why you're relaying that on me.
And if you
I
adopt,
never
Hey.
said that.
look, if you
I've
adopt,
did it. You haven't, my friend.
So-
I will when
you
the
got.
time comes.
I've already proven my worth. You gotta
But
prove
it-
yours,
if
buddy.
you
Six of
adopt,
them hoes, what
you're
you
gonna
talking about?
you're gonna have to do all of that. You're gonna have to. That's the responsibility you take. You take it
Okay,
as
so we
you
have
you
this
treat them like a real
recording
child,
that
like
you
you're a
want to say.
real
Yeah.
child.
We'll see.
Sure,
I stand
I
on
can see
it.
that.
So you do all of that. Or
Yeah,
don't
I
adopt at
mean-
all.
Facts.
If you can't do that, if you can't do that basic thing,
Okay,
don't
look.
adopt.
Okay, in that scenario, for sure, I would not adopt like my relatives, like my brothers or my
No, no,
cousins,
no, no, no.
because we already seen that situation play out,
Conflict.
and it gets like messed up, bro.
Conflict for the future. That's a conflict.
It's
for
a
the future.
it's a
The only
conflict.
reason they do that is
We've-
because then it's about mahram and stuff.
Yeah, but
Then it
preferably,
comes to that.
That's for
preferably
everyone.
it has to be.
That's for
It should be an
everyone.
orphan.
That's for everyone.
Yeah.
Even if you
Because
adopt
you know,
someone.
take it. The main reason
But
for
what
that
I'm
is
saying is,
one of the
I
highest
think that's what they do it at
reward you
home.
get
They
on
keep
Judgment
it in
Day
the
is if you
house.
take care of an orphan.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
agreed.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
one more
of
last
course.
scenario.
Of course.
Okay, if you and your wife, actually this one's for the girls. If you and your wife are like trying to have a kid and it's been like let's say 5-6 years, you're not having a kid, then would you be okay with like the guy getting married to like some other girl and
Hell
like
no.
having
I
a
would
kid?
adopt.
I'll just adopt.
I would
Hell
just
no.
adopt.
Yeah,
Hell
just
no.
Because that
adopt.
way, I'm doing something good.
Hell no.
I'm doing something good. You know,
We're gonna adopt.
yeah.
No, but like you guys already have an adopted kid, okay? But like
So adopt more. Adopt more if you want more. Because that way you're helping someone.
So
You're
what?
helping that
You know,
kid.
like what? That's gonna make like the wife feel like oh.
no,
like,
जैसे
I'm
वो
not
movie
enough.
में हुआ था ना चोरी चोरी चुपके चुपके
That's
में.
different. That's surrogate.
That whatever it is, that's
That's
still not
surrogate, yeah.
That's still not surrogate.
That wasn't a surrogate.
They
He actually went and slept with
Yeah.
her.
Oh,
Man
yeah, yeah,
did
yeah.
it with each other,
Yeah.
and that's why she got pregnant.
Yeah, yeah.
A surrogate is when the
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Bro,
no,
he
they
wasn't
got-
trying to
it
spend
was
that
a
bread.
surrogate on that.
He's like, F
They
all
did
that. Let me just take care of this
I think
problem.
you need to rewatch a movie.
Yeah, but
No, I don't think so. I didn't think he spent all
they
that
talk,
bread.
Bro, they talk about it. They
Yeah, they-
talk about the
It was a
surrogate.
surrogate. It was a
It was-
surrogate.
it was a surrogate.
But
They did
it was
not
a
do it.
natural way of conceiving. It wasn't like a test tube or.
Okay, but the sex was
No.
involved.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
the
know
sex
what?
was involved.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what he's saying.
Sex when you get surrogate.
That's what he's saying. The
Huh?
sex was involved.
I don't think it. I don't think it
You're
was.
not having sex.
I don't think he
Yeah,
dropped
but
bread.
there
They
are
had sex.
ways that you do use a surrogate just for that. Like
Listen, okay, what a surrogate is for example, if like you know, like for a couple is not.
Oh, I
able
see what
to-
you guys are
listen,
saying, yeah.
listen, are not able to have like kids. I mean, or like the girl's not able to bear a
right,
child.
right. So then you
So
mix the
then-
eggs and the
yeah,
sperm,
like
and then
whatever-
on
when-
another.
When the egg is made and fertilized,
Yeah.
they take that out
Right,
of the
right.
woman, and then they put it on, and they put it in another.
Yeah,
woman
right,
to
right. I see.
build,
My
to
fault.
make.
I see what you're saying, but okay, I'm talking about that chori chupke chupke situation.
Yeah, he
I thought
saved. Listen,
Wait,
he saved
I
all
thought
that
that was-
money. He
Rani
saved all the doctor money.
Rani Mukherjee wanted him to do it the natural
got
way,
the whole-
Yeah.
so that it would still be his child.
blood.
Yeah, his blood.
She got like the whole wedding.
Yeah, I know.
ready
That's
for
why
that.
I apologize, and I said I'm sorry. I know I was wrong on that.
I guess I gotta
She got,
rewatch
like,
that
the
movie.
whole wedding
Okay, so on
ready
that
every
note-
night ready for them. You know,
She was giving them
Yeah.
privacy.
she was giving the price.
लेकिन उसने पैसे भी दिए थे.
All that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember she was on the bed and like playing with the money
Well, yeah, of course, because that's what they hired her to do.
Yeah,
like,
right,
just
right.
To have the
to
baby
have the
with him.
baby. Exactly.
It was not like she was not gonna be with him forever.
Yeah, but then
Right,
again,
right.
like that's not a purpose for you to just go and have another wife. And
Yeah,
another
no.
kid.
No, but the reason
would
I
be okay with that.
the
That's
reason
what
I
mean,
say
like, then you don't need me.
That,
Yeah, but the
I
reason-
guess you married me just for that.
Hey,
No,
yo,
you just get married for that though.
Yo, can I ask you
Well, then
something?
Stay with the other girl and leave me alone.
Okay,
Let me go.
why couldn't they just have a threesome?
You let me go.
Yeah, let
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Because then it would have
Yeah,
What
that's
did you
true.
just
it would have
say,
just
sir?
solved the problem.
Sir,
what did she
sir, repeat the question.
I'm
Then why
saying
couldn't you just have a threesome?
because then it's like okay, like I didn't do it alone. You were there
now
for the
because you was there
process.
too then.
You've seen the
But
process.
then that threesome
You've
is
seen
not
the
helping
process,
anyone.
but
It's
it's
just
not
helping the guy.
it's not her child.
The threesome's still helping the guy. It's not
I mean,
helping
and I'm
anyone
sure
else.
it's like, hey, she helped me through that because I couldn't like imagine her and.
Yeah.
We're just conversation.
You know what, guys? That's it, man. It's a wrap. I've had
All
enough
right,
for
guys, we're
tonight.
signing off. Peace out, guys.
Peace out. 3-piece combo. Follow us on YouTube.
Out.